Hello, good evening. My name is Yogendra Kumar. I'm a maths teacher at askIITians. Okay. So students, today we are going to do lecture number 5 on algebraic expressions. We have done 4 lectures already, right? I have recorded those before. I have taken those. Okay. And then I've explained most of the things about the algebraic expressions. We have learned about what are like terms, what are coefficients, what are exponents, what are monomials, what are binomials, what are trinomials and all. Okay, like that. Okay, so we talked about it. Okay, what what is polynomials in the last lecture we learned, right? So you need to have that all knowledge. We have learned about identities also. Basically we have seen square identities, right? 2 degree a plus b whole square is what, right? We have seen that. Those are like basic stuff. Okay, you need to learn that, you need to remember that to going further in maths. Okay, you need to remember those all concepts so that you can do well in other chapters, upcoming chapters, right? So I hope you understand that all. If you didn't by chance, okay, you can watch those sessions again if you didn't watch. Okay, and try to understand each and every topic about it, right? Try and understand these all topics, okay, because these are important, right? We need to remember those all. So let's do this further. Okay, so what is the basic thing we are going to do today? We are going to understand, this is really very important topic, guys, today. What is the difference between equation and identity, right? Equation and an identity. Additional identities involving cubes. Okay, we'll see that also. Previously we have seen these identities and I hope you remember them very well, right? Now let's get started with our first topic today. It is what equation versus identity. So what is an identity? Identity, these identities which we know already. Here a value is 5 and b value is 4. If I put, it is gonna satisfy. If I take a value is -1 and b value is what, 2, it is going to satisfy. It satisfy all the values, okay, which you substitute for them, right? Means it is going to give LHS equals to RHS for all those values, right? So are you getting the thing here? Identity has infinitely many solutions, we can see, right? But this thing doesn't apply for an equation. Equation has particular solution only, right? If I write simple equation, 2x minus 4 is equals to what? 0. Suppose I'm writing, this is an equation. This is an equation. So here x equals to 2 will be our solution, right? There is no other value which can satisfy this equation. But identity is what? Identity is what? In having infinite solution, and equation has limited number of solutions, right? Depending on its degree. That is another discussion point. Okay, we need to learn that later. But as of now, what you need to remember, that identities have infinitely many solutions, equations has limited solutions. Okay, like linear polynomial is having one solution. Quadratic polynomial has two solution. It could be lesser also, 2, 1 or less. Okay, but that is different study. But maximum it will have two only. It will not have infinite solutions. I hope you're getting that point, right? So let's see this further. Equation is a mathematical description which is equal only for one variable, but identity is a mathematical description which is always equal for any variable, right? Any variable you put, it will be always equal. But so here you can see equation. In equation, letter stands for one or more particular numbers, right? So here you can see 2x plus 1 is equals to x minus 2. So here particular solution it will be having. Okay, this will be having particular solution like that. Okay, expressions. Expressions, okay, this is what expression. Identity is what? Like this is what identity we have. It is true, right? 2 times of x plus 1 is equals to 2x plus 2. This is what our identity, right? This is what equation we say here. This is what an equation. 2x plus 1 is equals to, if I write 2x plus 1 is equals to x minus 2, right? So when I solve it, okay, 2x minus x, and then 1 I take to other side, 2 minus 1. So here we are getting x and minus 3. So x equals to minus 3 is what solution for this. There is no other value of x will satisfy this equation. Are you understanding this? But here, if you see this equation, which is what, 2 times of x plus 1, which is nothing but 2x plus 2. You put x equals to 0, you put x equals to 1. Those all are going to give you the solution. 2 times of 1 plus 1 is what, 4. And here you put, okay, LHS is this. RHS is what? 2 times of 1 plus 2, which is what, 4. So it is equal, right? LHS is equals to RHS, right? So that's why we say identity has infinitely many solutions and equation has limited solutions. Okay, that is what main difference. Okay, you need to remember. Okay, you won't believe, you will find out this information very, very helpful going further in, if you're going to prepare in future for JEE and all. Okay, this is based on this simple concept. Many of the students, okay, in 11th grade, they don't remember the basic difference, and they don't get the answer, right? But if you remember this, you can attempt the JEE question. Very simple question. Okay, you can do that. But now you are learning, and then you will do in 11th grade, so you might forget. So that's why you need to remember this, right? So this is what it is, right? Okay, now we have cubic identities, right? Now if you want to do the proof of this, okay, now what is it? Okay, like what do we say first? Let me write down. If it is x plus y cube, it is what? X cube plus y cube plus 3xy and x plus y. Now you can remember like this also: x cube plus y cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square. Like this also you can remember this identity, right? Now if you have minus, you can write plus and minus b, right? That is not different. Okay, but how do we get, you might be wondering, okay, how do we get this cubic one, right? Do we remember x plus y whole square? Yes, x square plus 2xy plus y square. Now I want to get x plus y cube. So can I write down, can I multiply x plus y both side here? Yes, I'm going to multiply x plus y both side here. So what do we get here? X is multiplying to this here, so x cube. Now x will multiply here, so 2x square y. Now x will multiply here also, so xy square. Now y is going to multiply, so yx square plus 2xy square plus y cube. Now can you see here like terms? I hope you can identify easily like terms. We have done that, right? This x square y, and where is x square y? This is what x square y. So you can see x cube 3 times of x square y. Now here y, so 3 times y square, so 3 times x y square plus y cube. So this is what we have written, right? You can understand. Now here if you want, okay, from these two terms you can take common. What you can take common? 3xy. So what do we get? X cube plus 3 times xy, x plus y plus y cube, right? So this is how you need to remember it, right? I hope you're getting it. Right, this is what it is. Now a minus b whole cube, it will be a cube minus b cube minus 3ab a minus b, right? This is what it is. So now how do we get this? Sir, I remember there are few students, sir, I remember this somehow, but remembering this is, it is where is minus and all. Okay, that is difficult for me. No problem, let me make it easy for you. What you do here, a minus a plus b whole cube, do you know, right? That is a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube, right? You know this. Okay, now you want to do for this and you are getting confused by minus. No need to worry. Just write a plus b minus time a plus minus times of b. Okay, here cube, right? So what we can write down now? A cube. You apply in the above one only, right? Here 3 a square minus times of b, but b is what now? Minus b. That is what you need to be careful. Now 3a minus b square plus minus b cube. Now you can see here a cube and minus here. Can you see this minus here? So 3a square b, and now here minus b square, that will be plus only, right? So 3ab square and minus b cube, right? If you do some practice like this, you will be able to remember it, right? Easily. Tell me. I hope you understand this. Remember this. It is important, right? Cubic identities. Okay. Now let's discuss these further identities. How do we get those identities, right? We need to understand. Okay. Before coming to this question, let me tell you other identities also. A cube minus B cube we want to discuss. Okay. Third number identity. Let me put it down here. Yes. A cube minus B cube. It is what? A minus B and into A square plus AB plus B square. This is what we have, right? Now, how do we do this? Okay, how do we prove it? Okay, what you can do now here to prove it? Okay, if you want, you can remember like that. Okay, you can see like, okay, if I divide, okay, do you know long division? Okay, little bit. Okay, I think you can do that way also. Means what you do here, a cube minus b cube. If you divide by a minus b, you will get it a square a cube minus b a square, right? Then what minus here, it will get cancelled, plus right here. Now you can write down here b a square minus b cube. So we need to multiply what here? AB, right? So we'll get AB square ba square minus what? AB square. Now minus plus here, it will change now AB square minus B cube. Now what we need to multiply here? B square. So what we'll get? AB square minus B cube, and we are getting 0, right? Like that. So this is what we got. This is what one of the way of proving it. Okay. By the way, you can prove other ways also, but let's stick to this only as of now, right? Now here a cube minus b cube and plus I want to do. So you need to remember it as a plus b here. If you can remember factor theorem and all, you can do that way also. And there are other methods also. But as of now, okay, let's remember. Okay, like this we can do simply. Okay, now a cube plus b cube is what? A plus b, a square minus ab plus b square. You need to remember here. Here we get minus, not here outside. In this case, we get outside minus, here plus. So this is how you can remember it, right? I hope we got all the identities. Okay, yeah, last two are left out. We'll do them. Okay, we'll do them. Okay, let's do this question now, right? We can do this question first. Okay, then we will come to the other identities. Now here, what are they saying? Okay, it see which identity it relates to. Can you see this? I can see here it is like cube is written. So a cube. Okay, wait. Let me write down this way. Let me make it easy for you. No need to worry. A plus b whole cube is what? A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube, right? We have. So it is like it opens up to 3 terms, right? Like that. So sorry, 4 terms. I mean to say 4 terms here, right? So it looks like something like that only, right? You can see here. I'm getting something like that only. Okay. There are terms here. Okay. So can we write down it like that? Okay. Means I have here x cube I have plus what do I have here? 3 times. Can I write down 3 times? What is left out here? 2. 3 into 2 and x square, right? 3 into 2 is what? 6 and x square. I want to formulate into that form actually, right? Like that. Okay. That's why I'm doing this. Now again, I will write here 3 and 2 square x. Are you getting me? And then plus here what? There should be what here? B cube. Okay. It should be 2 cube, but here it is 2 raised to 4. I know, right? That is okay. Just we need to break down it. Okay, I know. Like okay, like Ideally, the question should be, okay, like that form. Okay, but here we have 16. So no problem. Okay, we can break down 8 into 8. So we need to have here 3, right? And plus 2 3s is what? 8. So we can have here 8 more, right? That is what 16 is what extra. So now you can see clearly it is what? X plus 2 whole cube plus what is there? 8. Now x plus 2 whole cube plus 2 power 3. So what we have? We can apply which identity here now further? This one. So x plus 2 plus 2 and x plus 2 whole square plus x plus 2 times 2 plus 2 square, right? Like that. So x plus 4 we got. Now x plus 2 whole square plus 2x plus 4 we got. So what we have? X plus 2, you can open this whole square, which is what? X square plus 4x and plus, so we'll get 6x plus 4. How much? 12. We got this, right? I hope you have understood this. Tell me. Okay, my bad. I made a small mistake here. It has to be minus here. Just correct this. Okay. I know this is just, okay, this was also minus. So what we will get here? My bad. Okay. So sorry for that. Okay, this is what we are going to get. 4 here. You please do it yourself. I think you will understand, because here 4, here this 4 get cancelled. 4 will be there from here, right? Okay, there is here 4x will get minus 2x. So we will get here, right? What will get here? 2x. Will not get 4x here. Please do it yourself. You will understand, right? I know I applied this identity here. So minus identity. I said the correct identity, but I did this mistake. Okay. So you need to be careful both for these all small mistakes. Okay. Okay, fine. You can follow this solution. I think it looks better than mine. Okay. So no problem. You can follow this. Okay. I know I have done some corrections here, but I think you understand. Okay. Fine. Now, what do we have? We need to factorize this. Now, what we have factorization here? Can I take 2 common? Because otherwise it doesn't look like cube. So what here? 125 a minus b cube plus 1. I have this. So 2 common. Now here 125 is like 5 cube. So a minus b cube plus 1. 1 cube is like, we can do 1 cube. 1 cube is what? 1 only, right? So this is what you need to be careful. Wherever you have 1, you can write any power here, right? It doesn't matter. So 5a minus b whole cube plus 1 cube. Now can you tell me which identity is going to apply here? I hope you are understanding already that we are going to get here again this identity, a cube plus b cube, which is what? A plus b, a square minus ab. We need to be careful here. Okay, minus ab here. So we got 5a minus b, right? This square, I'm so sorry. Okay, a plus b we need to apply here. Yeah, first let me write down a plus b plus 1, right? This one I wrote a plus b. Then here 5a minus b square plus minus what? ab. So b is what? 1. So that's why it is what? Going to be same. A minus b plus 1. 1 square is like 1 only. So that's why 1 square. Okay, if you want, you can write. So 2 times now 5a minus 5b plus 1. This is what we got. Now here, what are we getting? 5 square is also there. You need to be careful here. 25 and then a square minus 2ab minus 2ab plus b square minus 5a plus 5b plus 1. This is what we have. We can multiply this further, right? This is what our factorized form, right? They have done here. You can follow this, right? I hope you got it. Okay. Let me come to this next question. Okay. Which looks like interesting, right? Let's see this. Okay. It is minus here, right? So which identity relates to this? A minus B cube is what? A cube minus 3A square B plus 3AB square minus B cube, right? We have something like that. Okay, I know I need to rearrange the terms. Can I write down it like that? A cube and here, okay. Plus 2A square B minus 6AB square and minus 27B cube, right? I have something like that. Okay, so I have A cube, but I need here what? 3A square B. 3A square B. What do we have here? What do we have here? Okay. Okay, by the way, one more thing here you need to remember. My bad. Okay. Yes. You can see here, okay, 3A square B. What is my, if I need to relate to this, okay? If you want, you can write down in terms of X, that identity you can write down in terms of X to get the clear understanding. X cube minus 3X square Y plus 3XY square minus Y cube. So can you tell me what is Y forming here? The cube term, right? Y is basically, let me not use this, right? Y is basically minus 3B because Y cube will give you what? If you do Y cube, you're going to get minus 27B cube. If you do the cube both side, you can see, right? Like that. So I need to have, if this is what minus, or like, yeah, minus only, or you can write plus also if you want. Okay. If I have minus 3B cube, that is what I have, 3B cube. So what do we need to have here? What do we need to have here? Okay, tell me. 3 times, what do we need to have? 3 times A and 3 times A and what here? Minus 3B square. Right, if you want to just take minus inside, right? That will be better. So this is what we have, right? We can do this way. Okay, if it's okay, like if it is becoming little bit confusing for you, right? I know it might be little bit difficult in adjusting the terms like that. Okay, so no problem. First, what we can do here, okay, what do we have the terms here? Okay, let's use this identity. Which identity? Okay, let me tell you this particular identity which will help us here. We know A cube minus B cube is what? Or let me write down this also in terms of X and Y. X cube minus Y cube is what? X minus Y into X square plus XY plus Y square, right? So what do we have? We have these two here, A cube minus 3B cube plus what do we have further? 2A square B minus 6AB square, right? We need to factorize. So let's factorize this here now. What do we have here? A minus 3B. Now here A square plus their product. So 3AB and plus, what do we need to do? Tell me. Yes, we can. What is the last term here we need to write down? plus what? 9b square, right? I applied this identity, x cube minus y cube. Okay, what is the other terms we are left with? Okay, let's see what we can take common here. I can take 2 common, I can take a common, I can take b common. So let's take that, a minus what I left with, 3b. Very good. So what we got, a minus 3b, a minus 3b is common. And what else we left with? A square plus 3ab plus 9b square plus 2ab here. So a minus 3b and a square plus how many? 5ab plus 9b square. We got this, right? I hope you have understood this. Now this is pretty simple. Similar question we have done before also. So here 4 fours are 16 and 16 fours are. So we can write 4x power 3 plus 1 power 3. So here, which identity here? X cube plus y cube is equals to x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square, right? We can apply this identity. So 4x plus 1, and here 4x will be what? 16, right? Square I need to write, so 16x square minus their product, so 4x minus 4x, right, into 1 plus 1 square. So we got 4x plus 1, and here 16x square minus 4x plus 1. This is what we got the answer, right? You can verify the answers right here and understand it, right? Step by step. I hope you got it. Okay. Right. I hope every step is clear to you. I think they are doing some mistake in this answer. Okay, here there is a small mistake here. This is not coming a plus b. No. It is not 6 here. So that's why here, no, there is a mistake there, right? You need to check that. Okay. Right. This answer here, okay, it is not correct. Okay, it is what? A square plus 5ab plus 9b square, right? This is what we are getting. A minus 3b is correct, this one. And now its next answer is what? This one, right? I hope you have understood it. Okay, watch it again. I know there was little bit here, like some silly mistakes I made, but you don't do any mistake. You don't make any mistake. You need to be careful about these all mistakes, right? We need to learn this, right? Because you need to get the full marks. So you need to avoid those all mistakes, right? When we do. So be careful, and I hope you will do well. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Thank you.